So what are we up to today? We are going for a random road trip. So the first spot we're going to is Thornbury. We'll be there in a minute.
Turn left onto Anderson Road, then your destination will be on the left.
This isn't where we were coming, but this is...
Your destination is on the left.
...one of the spots. So freedom camping allowed 28 nights. Heaps of room here. Heaps of room here. You can go over there in that corner. This is a nice spot to come back to, Bubby. And then there's also on the other side there. Okay.
Oh, the bridge you can.
So you can go over there. It's also over there.
Yeah.
It's got all sorts of stuff. And you can jump in the water here.
Yeah.
So yeah, this will be a good spot. We're going to come back to here if our other spot is full. That's pretty cool. It's free. Come here as much as you want, 28 days in a row, but you can go away for a night, come back for another 28, so basically forever. Gotta remember to keep it nice and tidy and everyone will be happy. What a day, 24 degrees today. So this is us. We are coming up the coast, south coast, and we're entering a place called Riverton. Just going to have a quick stop in Riverton, quick toilet stop. Might call it a pit stop. It's a beautiful little spot, Riverton. Good for fishing, cockles, surfing. As I said before, today's 24 to 26 degrees. She's a beauty. Like a lot of these small places, there's nowhere to go to the toilet. If you do, it's a long drop. So if you can find somewhere like the museum we're going to now, you're best off to go there. Thought we'd just talk about freedom camping in New Zealand. Now, freedom camping in New Zealand is great. You can go anywhere you're allowed, pitch a tent and stay there. One thing I would say is never leave your stuff unattended. Put it back in your car. Anything valuable, anything that you need, leave in your car and lock it. Don't trust anybody. There are so many tourists and just bad people out there all around the world. Do not leave your stuff unattended unless you can have it stolen. Now, 99 times out of 100 you won't get things stolen, but it's that one time someone just comes along and takes what's yours. Now please, if you're freedom camping in New Zealand, watch out. There are people that will just steal anything they can. Other than that, just look after the place, take away your rubbish. Don't poo in the bush. If you have to, as a one-off, you can go for a leak in the bush, but do not poo in the bush, because you'll just make disease for everyone else. So, just be careful out there. There are a lot of thieves anywhere you go in the world. It's that 1% of the time where you'll get ripped off and it'll ruin your whole trip. So make sure you lock your stuff in the car if you go anywhere. Even if you're going for a walk down the beach, put everything you've got from your tent into your car and lock it. Put something over top so no one can see it, because they'll just smash your window and steal it. You're in the middle of nowhere usually where there's freedom camping, so you've got to be careful. If there is another person around, take notice of their number plate and then ask them if they'll look after your stuff and keep a watch out. That way they're less likely to steal something off you, and you've got their number plate just in case. So that's all I have to say. Now tidy your place when you leave and be careful of thieves. Right, so up ahead of us is Monkey Island and Gemstone Beach. Monkey Island was named Monkey Island because of a monkey type lift they used from the boats to land. So they used to get stuff from the boats to land using this monkey winch. Now the monkey winch you used so the boats could stay out in the water, you could just send stuff straight to land using this winch pulley system, I'm guessing. But that's why Monkey Island is called Monkey Island. It is only accessible at low tide, but I'm sure back in the day there was probably a little rock way across there at high tide. There we go down. Let's just hope that there's a place for us. Across the water is the bottom of the Southern Alps. Oh, we might be lucky. Us. I found our spot. We made it. So we have an automatic bed pumper upper, so luxury even though you're camping. It's a little pump at the back of it, so you just hook it all up, turn on the pump, and off she goes. So here's our little setup. Pretty comfortable for the night. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Well, that was silly. That was 10 minutes without recording. So now we're here at Monkey Island. Nice little spot. If you come at low tide, you just got to cross this little piece here. And then you're just straight up to the little island. I've just got to help my partner here, so just give me a second. Nice easy little walk. Monkey Island. Why is it named Monkey Island? Apparently this little outcropping of rocks had a monkey winch on it, and they used to use the monkey winch to get stuff off boats out at sea at high tide, I'm guessing. That's why it's called Monkey Island. Over there's where you can camp. Quite a few here at the moment. Over there, if the wind's not blowing the mic away, there's Gemstone Beach. We'll have a look over there later and have a look for some nice polished stones. This is looking south. That's the end of southwestern New Zealand over there. Southern Alps are over there. Just the end of the Southern Alps. We do have a plaque here. We'll have a read of the plaque, eh? It says, Bevan's Stairway to Heaven. Bevan Leonard Fowler. 30th of the 3rd, 49 to 24/03/13. 06, sorry, 13. Bevan Stairway to Heaven. Wow. Oh well, Bevan, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, say hello to the Lord for me. What a beauty of a day. Right, that's Monkey Island, guys. I think this is TYY Bay, I'm not quite sure. Find that one out as well. Got McCracken's Rest up the other end. Got Gemstone Bay halfway down. And then you got Monkey Island just down here at the end, where you can come and camp. Tents, everything allowed. Beauty of a spot. A few mussels on the rocks around here too. Just make sure you don't take over your limit. No undersized shellfish. Let's go. So she's just starting to get pretty windy at the moment. I just took out the old kite and now I see that there's a kite surfer out there. So I don't know if you can see him, but it's a kite surfer cruising past right now. I might go for a wander over there and see if I can get a bit closer. Might not be as good a quality because I've had to zoom, but it's pretty cool after flying my kite. And then there's a kite surfer out there. It's quite nice now. It's getting a bit later in the afternoon and less people on the beach. Yeah, that's the nicest time of the day, I reckon. Everyone that's not staying here has to travel a bit further. They all leave the beach and you get it for yourselves. And it's quite strange to see how many tourists are just sitting in their cars up there. So, I mean, if I was just touring this country for a limited amount of time, I'd be doing everything I could, but maybe they've been working hard all day and they just come here for some free camping. I'm not quite sure. Anyway, it's a bit weird that they're sitting in their cars instead of having a look around, or on the beach, or cooking some dinners, or whatever else you get up to on a beautiful day like this. So I'm not quite sure if you can see that kite surfer out there, but he's humming along. It's 27 degrees at the moment, Celsius. We've got about 23 km/h winds from the north-northeast. And this dude's just humming along out there. Now that would be a bit of fun. So I'm going to zoom out now because footage is better when it's not zoomed in. There you go. Not quite sure if you can still see him anymore, but he's cruising on in towards the shore. It's going to spin round and he'll go back up the other way. Meanwhile, it's just me and the seagulls down here on the beach. There he goes, he just flipped around, now he's heading back down. A few little waves he can have a bounce over. But yeah, she's fair ripping through here at the moment, the wind. I've got the wind muff on the mic and I've got it right up to my mouth and I'm covering it so I can get a bit more volume through. It's about 6 o'clock in the evening. Looking west at the moment. Can't wait to see if we get a sunset tonight. Hopefully those clouds open up over there and we get a sun glimpsing through in a couple of hours. And there we go, Monkey Island. And I think we'll be definitely leaving at early hours of the morning because this wind's just going to pick up more and more and more until this rain hits us. Since we're in a tent, we haven't got much choice but to get up early and leave. All these other people in these nice motorhomes that are cruising here, they got the luxury that they can just pack up and leave whenever they like, but we've got to go a bit earlier because of the wind and the rain. Alright guys, I'll see you in the morning or maybe a bit later. I'm going to set up a little projector in the tent, so it might be a bit of fun. Right guys, so we did what we thought. We were kept awake until midnight by a couple next door to us just moaning and moaning about each other and the other people that were there, and so we didn't get any sleep, so we just decided to get up and pack up our stuff and get on the road before the weather hits us. So we did. So here we go, we're on the road, 2 o'clock in the morning. That's what we got ahead of us. Alright guys, until next time.